Good morning, happy Tuesday. So it is the 19th of November 2024, and this is the final day that Pluto dances through the sign of Capricorn on her way to her final entry into Aquarius, where she will stay for the next 20 years. So it's a really momentous day. Now for me, I will be excuse me, celebrating this a little bit more tomorrow when I wake up on the 20th and we're fully in those energies. For those of you in the UK, Plutonia, that dark goddess of transformation, doesn't leave Capricorn until about 20 to 9 this evening. So this really is about our waking hours, thinking about what has been. So what have the last 16 or so years been like for you since 2008? What has life been like for you? What has changed? How have you changed? What lessons have you learnt? Who has come into your life? Who has left your life? What have you learnt through relationships, through business partnerships, through friendships, through any form of relationship that you have created with people? What old ways have really been thrown to the wayside? What no longer resonates with you at a soul level? And for those of you on your ascension pathway, when did you start to wake up? When did you go through that spiritual awakening? Sorry, that dark night of the soul. Let me have some coffee. And what has changed since that point? So if I look back, my awakening was around 2012, 2013. It's a little bit hazy because it was very, very slow before I got really hit with the dark night of the soul in 2014. But really think back, what has changed, what has shifted for you. So while today could be a day of celebration, when I'm kind of tuning into the energy, it does feel a little bit like a tinderbox. It could go either way at the moment. But if we come back internally, if we really take today as a day of deep, deep reflection, of journaling, and if those of you who drink cacao, taking time out. It's a pivotal time in your life. Pluto will never ever go back into Capricorn in your lifetime. So this really is about being with yourself, being with your heart, being with your soul today. And it feels like a day where you want to be quite deeply introspective, to really close the chapter, to really shut the doors, do the deep healing work, because we're still in Scorpio season, so a lot of shadow is going to come up. And then tomorrow when we wake up, we can turn over that fresh sheet of paper and begin to feel into a different shift of energy and begin to write the next chapter of our lives. But today really is about tying up those loose ends, creating the plan of action which is going to take you forward. And when I look, and I'm going to be doing this work very much this morning after I've recorded this video, I'm going to make some cacao, I'm going to sit with my journal and I'm going to really close out what has been, as an Aries, quite a tumultuous time. I've been through a lot since 2008. We've all had our own story, we've all had our own journey, but what needs tying off? But also I'll be creating a plan of, as we move forward into the age of Aquarius, what actions do I need to take to close down some of the aspects? So some of these things can't be done in a day. We need a very, very clear exit plan. So what I'm really encouraging you to do is to be with yourself today, to be with your soul, to close those chapters and to really feel into what is to come. And I kind of think of the irony as well of today. A lot of people will be in London, sending a huge amount of love to the farmers who are going to London to state their case. Be really careful what I say about that because I don't want to be banned, but they're going to express themselves and I'm sending them safe travels, and I'm going to say express yourselves from the heart. So how are you going to rebel from your heart and speak your truth without resorting to the old ways, which when Pluto has been in Aquarius before has been very, very bloody revolution. So it's very much the litmus case of the frequency of what's going to happen in London as well. But then tomorrow we wake up and Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign of the cosmic mother. She is the sign of astrology herself, and Aquarius is the cup bearer. She's holding the grail of the new age. So what are you going to fill into that cup? And for me, it's very much about the energy of love, connection, community, but it's also the embodiment and returning to the divine feminine. It's the activation of that deep Sophia energy as well. And if I just move my chalices that I have on my altar, I shall bring forward a little show and tell. So this is a very beautiful, beautiful picture by Cheryl Yambach Rose, an artist in Glastonbury. And this for me is the energy that we are stepping into. She, for me, is Aquarius. She is holding the grail of the new aeon. And I confess I once bought this as a gift for someone and kept it because I knew she needed to be on my altar. So she's been on my altar for the past year, helping me step into that role. So step into that role as a priestess of the Aquarian aeon, helping us to really embody that energy, that divine frequency that is coming through. So what are you going to write in your next chapter? What are you going to bring through? Are you going to set the intentions to live the highest expression of the age of Aquarius, which is unity, community? It's all about being together. Or are you going to fall into the lower expression, which always is about rebellion and violence and bloodshed? If you think about the times when Pluto has been in Aquarius, we've had the French Revolution, the American War of Independence, the Reformation of the Church of England, splitting away from the Catholic Church, but also going even further back, my favourite, Boudica, rebellion against the Romans, all very bloody, all very, very painful. So this time round, can we rebel from our hearts and become heart-led leaders of the age of Aquarius? So a couple of things to mention. I wrote a whole book on this, which you can buy. I'll try and put the link in the comments. I am speaking today at 3 o'clock live in the Awakened Hearts Festival. I'll put a link in the comments to that Facebook page. That will be on the Facebook page. And then tomorrow evening, drum roll, I am the keynote speaker at Manifestival 888 for the evening, and we will be going into the Galactic Centre to manifest with the Galactic Centre at 27 degrees of Sagittarius, or Tor as it is also known as. So it's going to be super powerful. I'll put all the links to the Facebook groups in Manifestival that is live streamed on YouTube at the Manifestors Unite YouTube channel. It's really complex. Facebook keep trying to ban me, but I will give you some links as to how you can best sign up for them, because it is going to be really, really, really epic. So take today, go inside, really do that deep dive, start to close the chapter of your life, and then tomorrow open that fresh sheet of paper and think about what you're going to bring into your life. So I'm sending you so much love, and let's see what the energy brings us as we step over the threshold into Pluto, into Aquarius. Take care and speak soon.